In 2006, this sound was the heartbeat of the global economy. If you weren't clicking, you weren't working. BlackBerry wasn't just a phone company. They were a religion. They controlled the White House, Wall Street, and 50% of the entire smartphone market. Their CEOs, Mike Lazaridis and Jim Balsillie, were the untouchable kings of tech. They didn't just sell phones. They sold a fortress. It was called BBM. Long before iMessage or WhatsApp, BlackBerry Messenger was the exclusive club that ruled the world. If you had a BlackBerry pin, you were inside the walls. If you didn't, you were nobody. It was the original blue bubble versus green bubble war. Executives knew that leaving BlackBerry meant losing their entire social network. They called it the lock-in, and they thought it was unbreakable. They built a $50 billion empire on one simple belief. People need keyboards. People need email. And nobody can touch us. But on January 9th, 2007, a man in a black turtleneck walked onto a stage in San Francisco and showed them the future. A device with no keyboard, just a sheet of glass. The world saw a revolution. But BlackBerry's leaders? They saw a joke. When Mike Lazaridis saw the iPhone, he didn't panic. He laughed. He famously said, "Try typing a web key on a touchscreen. That's a real challenge." He claimed the battery would die in mere hours, and that corporate users would reject camera phones. He didn't know it yet, but that laughter was the sound of a $50 billion suicide. While BlackBerry laughed, a quiet revolution was happening inside their own fortress. It was called BYOD, Bring Your Own Device. For a decade, IT departments forced employees to use BlackBerries because they were secure. But suddenly, CEOs started bringing their personal iPhones to work. They demanded their IT guys connect them to the company email. It was a mutiny from the top down. The unbreakable BBM Fortress wasn't destroyed by an army. It was unlocked from the inside by executives who wanted to play Angry Birds. It took them 18 months to stop laughing and start panicking. To kill the iPhone, they launched the BlackBerry Storm. It was a disaster. The screen had to be physically punched to click. It was slow, it was buggy, and it had a near 100% return rate. Verizon employees didn't call it the Storm. They called it the shitstorm. In just 5 years, BlackBerry went from controlling half the planet to 0%. They didn't lose because they ran out of money. They lost because they had too much ego to change. They fought the future, and the future won. Subscribe to Legacy Labs so you don't make the same $50 billion mistakes they did.